Hello everyone. So today I'm going to have some fun doing a pick a card oracle reading for our fellow lightworkers. And so beautiful lightworkers here in June 2020, but you may do this later whenever you are called to. Um, I have here 4 cards, but also 4 crystals. So please just look at the crystals here. We have a beautiful quartz, the green. Okay. In the store, they said that it was a green amethyst. I've never heard of a green amethyst, but that's what they said. We have a purple amethyst, and then we have a rose quartz on the end. So please just look at those crystals and see which one you are called to. And whichever one you are called to, that is the reading that you will receive, the reading that Spirit would like you to have at this time. I need to do my research, but I plan to put down below the time where you can just go down into the description, click on the certain time for each card reading, and it will be that simple, so you do not have to try to find where your reading is in the video. Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin with this clear quartz crystal. Okay, so this is the card that was drawn here for the guidance for what you're called to do to serve. Today it says the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Okay, so what I'm getting from here is that it is time to gather. It is time for you to seek out others that are intuitive, to seek out others who are like-minded. Seek out others who will vibrate at the same frequency as you. Okay, so that is what you're called to do at this time. Let me now take a card from the Frequency Tarot here, made by Teal Swan. Okay, see here, card about for you, some advice here. Okay, we have nurture, okay? Nurture. Just as I pull out that card, I just am getting that you're supposed to nurture yourself rather than others, okay? Let's see what it says in the little booklet here. Nurture. You need to nurture yourself. There we go. And you need to allow others to nurture you. Yes, this might just mean asking for it. What does it mean to you to nurture or be nurtured? Answer this question and then give that to yourself at this point in time. Quit pushing yourself so hard. Stop being so hard on yourself. Now's the time to be nurtured. Okay, so far, find out people that are like-minded, gather, connect with some people, maybe on social media. I'm just getting that for a lot of you, probably social media, maybe some in-person gatherings, but mostly I'm thinking on the online. And then nurture yourself. It's time to take care of yourself rather than giving so much. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull out your soul lesson at this time. This is the thing that you need to work on. Okay, the challenge, the thing you need to work on is going to move you forward. Oh, 2 just flew out, so we're going to actually call 2 of these. Okay. Okay, so we have here, count your blessings and make necessary sacrifices, okay? So I'm thinking you need to work on some gratitude here. You need to just call forth on that gratitude, the things that are going well. Shift your focus from the negative, okay? Focus on the positive, the things that are going well, the things that you want to cultivate in your life. The others will just fall away if you connect with the positive, okay? Also make necessary sacrifices. So I really just get that you're cutting away the things that are not serving you, cutting away and just eliminating them and just cultivating. If you see this man is in a garden here, he's letting things grow and flourish. Okay. He's cultivating and giving the nourishment for the things that are the blessings in his life, and more is going to come up and flourish for him. So that's what you're being called to do, and then make necessary sacrifices. But as you can see, she's letting these flowers go. She is letting go of the things that are not necessary in her life. Okay, so this might be gifts is coming up. Just gifts popped in my head here intuitively. So flourish your gifts. Give a lot of energy towards your gifts and not anything else. Just really your gifts are what matters right now, is what I'm being told. And so the other things are not necessary at this time. So focus on you and focus on your gifts. All will work out is what I'm being told. Okay? All right, so now I'm gonna pull out some cards here from the Spirit Messengers deck. I always think it's good to show what deck you're using. So, here we go. I'm using the Spirit Messenger deck. Okay, John Holland. Okay, so let me maybe 3 cards from this deck. All right. Okay, so we got new beginnings. Okay, so new things are happening. It's like a new chapter in your life, new beginning. And to open these doors, though, you're going to have to shift away from old thinking patterns, old things that are not beautiful in your life, the things that are not going to serve you. Okay, so you need to shift away from that into new thinking patterns. Okay, more is going to come if you do. And synchronicities, so things are going to work out. A lot of things are going to begin to come out for you. A lot of synchronicity. You're going to get a lot of signs, intuitive messages, things like that. But you got to keep recognizing, you got to first off be aware of those things. You got to be on the lookout. Old patterns just need to go away. Old habits, things that you just keep doing that you don't need to continue to do. Being with yourself too. Okay, and then a father's love. So something about some caregiver. Okay, so it says here, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So maybe a male figure has passed away. Maybe they are no longer here, but they're trying to reach out to you, trying to give you messages, trying to trying to get you to see them, but you're not really paying attention. So for somebody here, I'm thinking that there's somebody who passed away, and this being is trying to reach out to them. It could be a father, it might be a grandfather. However, there's somebody that just recently passed, and they're trying to reach out, but they cannot because the person is not paying attention, and they're giving signals, signs, but the person just isn't being reached. So pay attention, know that this is the person, okay, and have faith and know that it is there, okay. For others, this might be a caregiver of some sort, somebody who has served in that sort of role, who has been there. Okay, but you need to work on yourself rather than take time for this. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're going to have to actually take time for yourself rather than for loved ones. Okay, maybe you're a parent actually, and you're giving a lot of to your children, but it's also time to take care of yourself. You don't want to get um, depleted. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of caregivers. So you might be a caregiver. So stop giving so much. You need to be there for yourself as well, because you have to have enough strength and energy to take care of others. Okay, so you have to take care of yourself first. It's like when you're on an airplane, they say to put on the oxygen mask for yourself before you take care of somebody else. Okay, you need to take care of yourself first. All right. So that's what I got there. And then lastly, I'm going to pull out a few cards from the Witches Tarot here by Ellen Dugan. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so so I got the King of Wands. However, as I'm looking at this, I'm being just told I say as I'm being told rather than I'm being shown, because I get caught. My strength is not clairvoyance, but claircognizant, clairsentient. So I got mind over matter. Okay, so I think you're manifesting. This is a time for you to manifest, but you really need to tap into your energies. Really need to tap into your mind and to notice how your mind, the state of your mind, because there's some kind of ways of thinking that is not really bringing in what you need at this time. Okay. I'm also got the Hanged Man. So yet again, I think you're giving a lot, you're sacrificing a lot. You need to focus on being more and having that harmony, that balance within the giving and receiving. And then Four of Cups, and I'm really drawn to the picture here that shows a boy, and then it's got a mermaid here, but they're really just kind of chilling near the water. So you're really gonna have to replenish yourself, rejuvenate yourself, maybe take a vacation, really stay quiet within yourself, reflect. Notice what's there, notice the blessings that are already in your life, and just be at peace. Okay? I think you've been doing and doing and doing and giving and giving and giving, and it's time now to slow down. Slow down your mind, and all will follow. Okay? So that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad that you were here. I wish you all well. Okay? So, okay, and now we're going to move on to crystal number 2, which is this lovely green crystal, which they say is an amethyst. You can tell that I'm a little doubtful. If anybody knows what crystal this is, what this looks like, let me know. I mean, this is an amethyst. I've never seen an amethyst like this. But it was with the amethyst, you know, in the spot where the amethysts were, and then the shopkeeper said, yeah, that's an amethyst. They come in green. I'm like, what? But let me know if anybody knows what crystal that is, okay? If confirmation if it is an amethyst. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna move on to your reading here. Okay, so this card is going to be what you're being called to do, to serve the planet. Okay, what you're being called to do. So soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, so somehow you're going to have to bring in, okay, so I'm being kind of just, okay, so for some of you, this is going to be at a galactic level, okay? So calling in your actual galactic family. So that could be maybe the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Lyrans. If you're a starseed, calling in the energies, making a stronger connection with that you are of, okay? The family, the star system, the planet that you connect with, to make an even stronger bond, okay? For others, it might be here on Earth here, okay? And really connecting with others who have the same views, who have a like-minded ideas, who are on a spiritual level with you. You might start doing projects with them. For some of you, you're doing projects, starting goals, new goals, and really connecting on that soul level. Okay, and now I'm going to call, get a card here from the Frequency Tarot from Teal Swan. Okay. So we have open to love. Okay. Some of you are going to actually start dating and to meet new people. So you're going to be more open. Your heart is going to open. That heart center is going to open and be, you know, more open to connect and date and meet somebody. Or if you're in a relationship, to even like strengthen your bond with, you know, strengthen your relationship. It's going to be more heart-based, okay? Rather than from the mind or lower frequencies. Let me look in the card here and read what it has to say. This could also be connecting with yourself. You know, oh, it doesn't even say life. It says open. Oh, the card says open life. Not even love. Okay, but I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that message, actually. Okay, but I'm gonna read here, okay? You're struggling with your desire to live your life or some aspect of your life here on earth. Your life may currently seem meaningless. You may feel like you have no sense of direction. Your life may currently feel tedious or pointless. Or some aspect of your life may feel bad enough that it is drowning out all the rest that is good. Stop living your life according to a bigger plan. Think only about this hour that you are in. What could you do in this hour that could cause you to feel a little bit better? You're not going to open up to living your life fully until you see that there might just be something to life that feels good enough to live through, something that is worth living for. The time has come to care more about feeling good here and now instead of the bigger picture. Okay, so be in the moment. Be creative is just coming to me. Notice your heart, yet again, going to that heart. And where are you now? So just maybe reflecting on where you are in your life and how you want to proceed. So whatever you do now is going to bring you to the next. So if you have some goals, whatever you're doing now, the steps that you take now, and it starts with just one step, be courageous to take that first step towards where you want to go. Okay. And now I'm going to pull a soul lessons card. See what lesson you have, the challenge that you have. You overcome this challenge, it will move you forward in life. Oh, okay, so we got the same one from, they had the same card in the first one. So count your blessings, okay? And it just flung out, by the way, just flung out, fell on the floor. So that's the one we get, okay? Count your blessings. Okay, so let me see if it has the same message as the first set of people. So I just had that word rules that popped in my head. Rules, set of rules. Maybe give up your rules. Rules hold us back. Okay, they can limit us. So stop living within your rules, your systems, your government just came to me. Fall away from the systems that are holding you back, okay? And count your blessings. Let what you are flourish. Let all else fall away. We have a bird here. Be very free from those systems that might be holding you back, from the fear, the limitations. And notice everything that's going well in your life. Don't focus on the negative. All right. And now I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. Okay. Okay, so, all right, beautiful group. We have nature. Okay, so it's time to go out in nature, very much connect with nature. Be outside more, everyone. Okay, the earth really needs our aid. It really wants us to connect with it at this time. It's very important to give back that which she has given us. So it is time for us to, we're being challenged this time to notice how we can give back. What sort of service can we give this time, especially for nature, for the collective, for the spiritual ascension at this time? What can we do? Okay? Whatever we do is going to feel, we're being called to give, but it's not going to feel a giving in which we have any resentment or regret or any, it's going to fall into place. We're just going to know what to do. Okay? So notice where you can give, where it just feels effortless. Okay? It feels like, yes, I want to give. Okay, look for those areas. Look for the things that you can do that it really feels like you are giving from your heart. Yeah, rather than the ego. Okay, the things that you feel like you have to do, it's not going to feel like you have to do it. It's going to feel like you want to do it. Okay, and then we're having a lot of choices. Okay, this group has a lot of choices to make at this time. There's a lot of doors opening for you, a lot of opportunity. If you look at this, it's got doors that are opening. So doors, opportunity, prosperity. I'm getting prosperity for some. A lot of new change, but good change, change that leads us to where we need to go. Okay? When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that is inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So tap into your higher self. Okay, your higher self is going to guide you. And the way to do that is probably spend some time in nature and to meditate, to be with also those around you. I'm getting those around you in nature. Play a little more, everyone. Stop being so serious. I'm getting that as well. Okay, so all right, 3 more cards here from the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Yeah, don't take things so seriously. We get a lot of like fear and doubt and worry and trying to make things happen. Let go a little bit. Okay. So, see. Okay. Ooh. All right. So we have the 5 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Sun. Okay. So so in this deck for the 5 of Cups, we have this beautiful mermaid here. Okay, and we have some fallen cups and some cups upward. Okay. I'm being called to just notice the ocean there, the sea. It's a place of peace. She's really spending some time noticing, knowing herself, reflecting. She might be meditating. She's focusing on the positive cups, not the cups that are fallen. So notice yet again what is going well. Don't notice what is not going well. Put more energy into what you want to keep creating, to hold on to, and the others will, it just doesn't matter. Okay. So, I'm getting this, okay? The world is kind of chaotic right now, okay? And that's the fallen cups. And what's going well and what you have to cultivate, okay, in your own life is over here. So this is like going back to that split earth idea, okay? There's polarities right now, guys. Some people are focusing on a lot of negative things, a lot of fear-based things, aggression. They're playing out a lot of karma. That doesn't mean you have to. Go and be your own guide. Be the light. Be the light and spread the light. Don't focus over here. Focus on what matters to you and what is meaningful, okay, in your life. And then we have chariots. So people might be going somewhere like traveling, changing jobs, doing a lot of different things, taking a lot of action at this time. Okay, you're being called to do something or go somewhere, like maybe on vacation. You're being called to do something to move forward, to make some changes, even drastic changes at this time. And the sun, so a lot of happiness, a lot of flourishing, mission work. I got a lot of mission work. It's time to open up to your gifts. It's time to do what you're meant to do. No holding back. Just doing what you know is right. Okay? It's time for you to step up. Okay, step up your game. Okay, all right. Wonderful. So that is your reading here. Thank you for joining me in that. Okay, now we're going to the purple amethyst. Okay. All right, so this first card here is the card of your soul spiritual work, okay? What you're being asked to do as a light worker, how you can serve the collective at this time. Okay, it says take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so a lot of people are going to have to stop and think. That's what I'm getting. Reflect. Step back for a while. Okay, some people are going to go into some mission work, stepping back from something like maybe a job or what they're doing. The things that are more third density based. Work needs to change. I'm getting work needs to change for a lot of people, some people here. Go with the flow. I'm getting feel instead of thinking, okay? So whatever is needed here is to stop doing what you're doing and to be different, but you need to take a break. You need to understand something. Reflect or communicate or gain some sort of knowledge. Be with yourself for a while. You've been maybe going with the motions, going by habit, and it's time to just notice or shift your perspective. You need to just go within yourself, call upon some guides for some answers, but you need some sort of retreat. Okay. I'm going to call a card from the Frequency Tarot deck by Teal Swan here. Okay, this card is going to tell you, to give you some guidance. Guidance about yourself. Okay, we have meditation. It's time to meditate, to take some retreat time, like I said. Okay, so meditate, reflect, introspect, make time for yourself. I'm getting, stop controlling too. Getting that for someone that they've been just trying to control their situation. It's time to step back, to meditate, be with themselves. Okay, I'm going to read what it says in the booklet. If you have drawn this card, you would benefit by meditation in any of its various forms. With the hectic pace and demands of modern life, many people feel stressed, unclear, and overworked. Sounds familiar? By training your mind to induce a desired state of consciousness, you will soon change your perception completely. Mindfulness is crucial for you at this time. Try out every type of meditation that calls to you in order to find the ones that work for you the best and make a daily habit of it. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a retreat. It doesn't have to be actually going somewhere, but maybe just spending some time in nature or just in your own space for a while. Now I'm gonna call a card here from the soul lessons. See what your challenge is, the challenge that you need to overcome. Life challenge. Okay, so we got live your soul, not a role. Okay, yeah. So this reading is very clear in that there's many of you who've been doing a job or taking on some sort of role, and they're really just going with emotions, just going by habits, and need to stop and reflect, pause. Okay, it's time to really just be with yourself for a while and to sense. Okay, work within yourself for a while, go within. And now I'm gonna take 3 cards from the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. Okay, so support. And I'm getting that your guides, angels, are here to support you. Don't forget about them. You're not alone. Don't forget that there's many spiritual beings here that can help. You just need to ask. Make time for them. That's what I'm getting. You're not making time for them in your life. Find your center. Go within your heart center. Find that space, that awareness. Yet again, meditate, reflect, connect. Maybe balance your chakras, heal, rejuvenate in some way. I'm just getting shown a bath. A bath. Take a bubble bath or a sea salt bath of some sort, like Himalayan salt or the Dead Sea salt, and go into nature. Go take some walks. Go on a nature walk or go to the ocean. Something like that. A boat? I'm seeing a boat. All right, so now I'm gonna take 3 cards from the Witch's Tarot. Wow, every reading keeps getting some card about water. Okay, or it's just this deck shows water, but there is something here about water. So All right, so this is the Queen of Cups, and it shows this beautiful woman here near the ocean. She has some shells. No, those are flowers, okay, on the beach. She is drinking a cup here. Replenishing yourself. That's what I'm getting. She's drinking water. She's replenishing herself. So you need to energize. You're so caught up in the daily routine. That's what I'm getting. Make time for yourself. Take time to actually do some spirituality work. Okay, and Four of Swords. Wow, this card. Okay. She's not very happy in this card. That's what I'm just being caught with, is she's not very happy. I'm just thinking you're not very happy with your life. It's time to stop doing your daily chores and stuff. Maybe you're just overworking yourself with the role. Maybe you're like a mother, or I'm getting teacher for somebody. Just doing whatever you have to do, and you're not very happy with that. Okay, and then we have the Star. Oh, the Star. The Star is a very nice, positive card. So there is hope for you. And this card, the way that it's presented, I'm thinking, she's like cleansing herself. You need to cleanse yourself of like, heal yourself. Get some of that gunk out of you. Just like clean yourself, go anew. You need to refresh, take some time, balance your time with the daily life, with some of that time for you to heal, rejuvenate, reflect. Okay, so that is your reading. Okay, and the last set of people for the beautiful rose quartz. Okay, so we'll take this card here from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. This card represents what you are being called to do to serve. At this time, what is best to, as a light worker, to serve the collective and humanity. Okay. Oh, okay. So you have the card that says yes, and there's three people here. Okay, so I'm just noticing, okay, so there's the yes, saying yes, just agreeing. But what I'm really being called to like look at are the three beings here, and it might be three stages for yourself. It's like you're going through a process, and maybe you're at the first stage, but then you need to go to the next stage, and then even the last stage. Like there's 3 steps for you. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but for some reason, I'm thinking that might make sense to someone. And for others, I think it might be communicating with 3 people and really connecting maybe with aspects of yourself that might be true for somebody, or connecting, integrating. Noticing how the parts come to a whole. There might be some sort of project that really needs to come together. And there's 3 steps, 3 stages. And then I'm also thinking here, it looks like a pyramid, okay, with the light up at the top. Somebody might need to go to their, I don't know if something to do with a pyramid. Cone of power. I just got that. I don't, like, cone of power. Find your cone of power. Empower yourself. Say yes. Say yes. Find your cone of power, your strength, your confidence, self-esteem. Okay, cone of power. I think actually calling down the energies, bringing down the energies from the other realms. Call it down, become that energy. Work with that energy more. Sacrifice, I got sacrifice. Not sure what that means. Sacrifice your will. I don't know. I don't think that's for everybody. For someone, sacrifice your will. So I think what that means is look at the higher picture. Don't look at your mind, your ego state. So your will, the thing that you want, isn't really what you want. Interesting. So I'm going to take a card from the Frequency Tarot by Teal Swan. Transcendence. Transcending your mind, transcending your goals, making room for new goals. Participating in the love frequency rather than the frequencies that hold, like the denser frequencies. You're transcending, transmuting, lifting up. So transcendence, if you have drawn this card, you're being called to rise from struggles and limitations like a phoenix out of the ash. So being called a new awakening. But to do that, you must allow yourself to become ash. How many times have you sat safely within the narrow confines of your life, comfortable in your current thoughts, beliefs, and expectations? Then out of the blue, something shocking happens that completely destroys your picture of peace and harmony. It blows your mind or throws you for a loop. There is a sudden realization that your comfort was based on an inadequate foundation of false thought, belief, and action. This is a humbling, frightening, but necessary experience. This is an experience that shakes the foundation of your current sense of security and/or forces you to question your strongly held beliefs, perceptions, attitudes, and behaviors. It is likely to bring chaos in its wake. If you have drawn this card, ask yourself, what structures in my life are breaking up? No doubt you will already be aware of where there is turmoil and destruction. But sometimes it can be a more subtle or subconscious level. With any destruction, there comes creation. Truth and honesty has come like a bolt of lightning through your current experience in order to cause you to grow past your present level. If you have drawn this card, you're being called towards a major shift in consciousness. Practice non-attachment. If things are falling apart, let them fall apart. Build something entirely new from the ashes of what remains. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna now draw a card from Soul Lessons. See what your challenge is that you need to overcome. Okay, so laugh at your demons. Okay, laugh at your demons. This card is about not taking things so seriously. Laugh at your demons. Just understand there is a process. Understand that everyone needs to grow. Everyone needs to change. So when there are problems, when things happen, it's just part of that process. Doesn't mean that you're doing anything necessarily wrong. It's just that they're there to serve you. You just don't really place yourself with that. Go beyond that. Okay, don't agree with the problems that are in place. Just notice them, be aware of them, and you will overcome them. Believe that you will overcome them. Fall away from all fear, worry. Presentation for some reason came to me. Give up your mind. Laugh at those beliefs that you've held on to. Laugh at any fear. It just is. It's just an experience. It's not necessary. It's not necessary to join into that. Go through it, but you don't. It's like be in the world, but not of the world. Be there. You might have to be in an experience. Somebody may have to be somewhere, be in an event or something, and it's negative, or they don't want to be there. But you can be there. You can, shape that experience and love that experience without needing to take it on or be a part of it. Okay. It might make sense to somebody. They might need to be at some like in an experience or events or place, and they might have to be there. They feel like they don't want to be there, but they don't need to take that on. They don't need to be a participant. Yeah. You can rise above that. That's what I'm getting. You can rise above whatever experience you hold, rise above it. Meet new avenues of consciousness within that experience. It will lead you to new doorways, lead you to new gifts, new experiences. Don't base who you are on that experience. Okay, work within, but not against it. Don't fight against it. Don't resist it. Just laugh at it. Okay, you don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to play that out. You don't have to play out that role. Just be like, take a back seat as if you're watching like a movie or a show. Be a part of the play is what I got. Okay, so it's like a play that we're all, what's that Shakespeare quote? Like we're all on a stage. The world's a stage. Yeah, so like we're all in a play, and the world's a stage. That's not quite right, but you know what I mean. That Shakespeare quote. Life's a play, and the world's a stage. Something like that. Okay. So I'm gonna take 3 cards from the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Okay, so a father's love. This came out from another um, reading. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I think I'm getting that the much of what you're doing is actually from childhood. It's like your insecurities and the things that you're doing right now is actually because of what you learned from childhood, from your maybe your father, but not necessarily your father, but from a caregiver. You were taught certain rules, um, stories, stories you like think you have to play out. Like you've been telling yourself stories about yourself and the world and the way the world works. And you need to notice these for what they are, which are just stories, just thoughts you have that you've been holding on to, beliefs, thoughts. Okay, you need to recognize these things and go. Either you have a choice, you can go with them, you can agree with them, or you can step out. Okay, but you need to have that choice, recognize them for what they are instead of just agreeing with them as truth. Yes. Okay, and synchronicity. So once you step outside, you're going to see more synchronicity signs. Um, Expectations will shift once you shift yourself. Make time for yourself is just coming up. Witness yourself, recognize yourself. Be with yourself, love yourself. Okay, so we got self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Love yourself. Make time for yourself and see yourself, and don't fall into the based story based stuff. Okay, especially that stuff that we learn from childhood, those beliefs that we learn from childhood. Um, a lot of this stuff just, it could be even past karma stuff. Okay, and I got go with the flow rather than basing yourself off your experience. Okay, and then we got, I'm gonna grab 3 cards from the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. Okay. I think a lot of you are actually manifesting, and it might be money or time even. I don't know why that's coming up, but manifesting something, maybe some materialistic things, wealth, money, prosperity. Okay. or you might be just about to do that, but you need to work with what you have. So maybe you want something different, but you need to actually work with what you have now. Okay, you need to go through this experience. And once you do, new things will happen and abundance is going to flourish. But you have to go through what you have now. Okay. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and she has a dog, and she has a bouquet. She doesn't look too happy, but she looks like she's able to deal with it. She's strong. So be confident with yourself, be strong, and witness, be on that throne. You are what's the word? Like, you are in control of your own life. So nobody can control you and your inner experience, at least. You are the ruler of your own experience. And these people are dancing, flourishing, playing pretend. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, for this card, you need to play pretend. You're so lost in what is actually going on. You need to pretend that it's different. You need to maybe visualize and do a lot of law of attraction stuff. Build up a lot of feelings. Go beyond what you're actually seeing. Go beyond what you are knowing. And to know something different within yourself, build up in like an imaginary visualize, like make a vision board or spend some time daydreaming. Be at peace. Spend some time with joy, doing some other activities rather than whatever it is that you're not enjoying. Okay, you need to build up some other experiences, build up some joy, some high frequencies to bring in some new experiences, to manifest. And let it go. Let it go. Okay. You're in control. Take control. Empower yourself. And we got this this girl with a dolphin, and we got the 8 cups and the stars and the moon. And then it looks like, I'm not sure if it's like this big wave in the background. But I'm just being called, like, I'm seeing the way I'm reading this right now is that this girl is actually creating that big wave. She's creating that force. So you need to do that. You need to call forth your strength, your gift, your belief at this time, and you can make a big wave in your life. You can do that. You can make a big shift in your life, but you're going to have to call that out. You have to find it within yourself. And you have some strengths within you. And if you need some guidance, okay, I'm taking that this little dolphin is the guide. And they're there, but you have to notice that they're there. You have to look for that, connect with that. And there's the stars. So the stars above are waiting there for you. There's much wealth coming in, but it's not yet ready. Find your truth. Your work, I think for a lot of people, this is about their job. be with that. Just, you might have to be stuck at this job for a while, but you will call in new things. You're just gonna have to work with what you have first. You're just not ready to move on yet, but you will. You just have to work within yourself first and master that law of attraction. You have to play around with the energies first. You have to see yourself and see the energies within when you're in that experience. So even though you don't like what you're doing, you've got to make room for that. Be within yourself while you're in that. Okay. All right, so that's what we have for you. I hope that made sense for people. I hope that they connected with it. I plan on doing more of these. It was pretty fun. I got a bit tired there on the fourth reading. So I might stick with three readings instead of 4, or maybe do 2 and then take a break and then do the other 2. So, all right. Well, I wish everybody luck and have a great day.